Hey guys, Whistling Salesman here. I thought I'd do a new segment where I'd review Netflix movies that I've seen. Some of them are going to be older movies, some of them are going to be, of course, newer movies. Just a bunch of mixture of movies I haven't seen yet that I've either always wanted to see or just they're coming out and I'm going to see them. So, I thought I'd review one of those movies that I just saw recently. It's called Punchline. Stars Sally Field, Tom Hanks, John Goodman, a bunch of other funny people that are in it. It's a dark comedy about stand-up comedy, hence the name Punchline. Anyway, Sally Field, she is a mother of two. One of her daughters is the oldest girl from Full House. Forget her name, but basically, Sally Field, she's not a very good stand-up comedian. At this local stand-up bar, nightclub place in town. There's one time where she even pays $500 for one line of comedy. One line. She meets Tom Hanks at the comedy club and she asks him for advice and asks him actually to help her create a stand-up act. He's not willing to do it at first because he is the best comedian at the nightclub, and but eventually he decides to do it, and she gets a really good stand-up act, and he starts falling in love with her. John Goodman, who is her husband, really wants her just to stay home and be a wife. You know, like just stay home, cook dinner, have a normal job, just be around, you know? And she really wants to just do stand-up comedy. That is like her dream. So, to no avail of John Goodman, she still wants to do comedy. Like in all movies, she gets better and better. And she has a rival with Tom Hanks eventually. He gets obsessed with her though. Like, he wants to really date her and be her boyfriend. But of course, Sally Field has a husband and a life and all that type of stuff, so she doesn't want to get involved with him. But, by the end of the movie, a talent scout comes to the bar, the nightclub, and Tom Hanks and Sally Field duke it out. You know, like they have the best stand-up they can possibly have, and I'm not gonna tell you who wins or nothing, but it's a pretty funny movie for the most part. But of course, it's a dark comedy, so it's gonna be parts that are kind of slow or drama-ish type of stuff, but when they're doing their stand-up, it's pretty funny. I mean, they don't have it where it's just like, you know, like when you're watching a Comedy Central special where it's just them with the microphone. That would have been good to do that, but they made it more filmatic and stuff like that, you know, like a bunch of camera angles and stuff. But at the end, there's this one comedian who they pick to come on stage. He's played by Taylor Negron. In his comedy stand-up routine, this part of it was he likes to do punk terrorism, is what he calls it, where he goes into an Iranian carpet store, and he has no square footage for the carpet. Basically, he goes to the Iranian guy and he goes, I would like to buy carpet, but I have no square footage. And the Iranian goes, you don't need carpet. You need a area rug. Something like that. But I always remember that because my parents used to say that all the time. And I was like, what is that from? And they couldn't remember either. They knew it was from a movie, but we didn't have any idea what it was from. Saw this movie, figured it out, I had to text them right away. It was so funny. But yeah, I'm not gonna give away the ending. Just that you know that Tom Hanks and Sally Field duke it out, to be the best comedian. But I will say the ending was good. It left me there good. But yeah, if you want to check it out, it's on Netflix. You can't watch it streaming, but you can get the DVD of it and watch it. I would have to say this is a very underrated movie. I would buy this on DVD. I would give it a 4 out of 5. I'm gonna do out of 5 stars 4. It was that good. I mean, I went into it thinking it was pure comedy, so I mean, I have to live with what it was. But it was good. Check it out. It's called Punchline.